Mayo. Mayo, come in, Mayo. It's just me now. What happened? On behalf of the forgotten. Well, we're live. We're live on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. I guess this is me doing the intro. We're going to be doing... I wonder how the... Is there a delay? We'll see. Doesn't matter. This is going to be... I'm trying... There we go. Jax is back. It's going to be an awesome time tonight. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Jax is back. Mayo, hopefully. Let me see if I can email him this. What's up? We're live on YouTube right now. It's and I got some background
What's
music
up, everyone?
going, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why my internet just quit. I just upgraded. I have the fiber internet. It's supposed to be 400 millibytes per second. Upload and download. Crispy AT&T Wi-Fi, and then it's gone.
Sounds great. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you. I'm back. I'm listening. What'd you say?
I have like the latest, greatest fiber internet, and all of a sudden it just like stopped working.
It's not the latest grace. Let's see. Let's call Mayo. Let's see where he's at. Well, maybe calling him wouldn't be good. Is he using his iPad?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send him this link.
Did you ever get it to his email?
No, I'm working on it.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Just want you say hi. Tell people what we're doing.
Well,
since we are live.
Everyone, this is group chat number 2. We haven't all really commiserated around FPV together. Me and my closest internet dromies. We're just gonna talk about what's been happening since the last group chat. How 2026 has been so far. We want to do a little community spotlight. We want to shout out some, amazing pilots and what they're doing, and some really cool stuff we've seen. Maybe chat it up about some special interests that each one of us has, and then just put something out there for all the listeners, and have fun talking about drones. Keep it positive. No politics. No negativity.
No war stuff.
No hating. Yeah.
It's going to be great. Happy to be here.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get Mayo in. Trying to tap him in.
No walking through the woods like the Blair Witch Project, talking about the latest drone doom news.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
If you know.
I'm not into the the footage. I don't like seeing that. Also, the new 107 laws though are a little weird, and we can talk about that later for sure, because I never was concerned before, but the wording they use this time around is like, oh dear.
It's
Maybe
so
I
wacky.
could get in trouble for that building dive. Whatever.
Here, I'll hold this up until Mayo gets here.
Yo, that's great. Because
That way everyone knows what's up.
Mayo. Should I call him? It's funny because I got this groovy hip hop beat in the background going on. Open up the link on your phone that I sent you for the YouTube.
Yeah, it would be funny if we just called him and then held the phone to the microphone like I do whenever I do one of those pilot shout outs. That's how I do it. Everyone sends me voice messages. I edit them all together in iMovie, and I make just a movie file, and then I hold my phone up to the microphone.
Is that what's going on when you do that? I love those. The shout outs from everybody.
Yeah. What's up, Trex? This is Voka. You're an amazing pilot.
Yo.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I edited it into the podcast. You didn't know I was a rapper, did you?
Well, it's funny because there's a hip hop beat behind this right now
Yeah.
that you can't hear, which is
I edited
it's working pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. So I edited the shout outs like the actual voice file, the MP3, whatever it was, into the podcast one time, and it sounded amazing because it was just a real audio file. Like HD recordings from everyone. But then you couldn't hear the guest reaction.
Why? He said he's installing Riverside. I think he should just be using...
That's okay.
This is really funny. I had to do some
So-
tech support this morning for somebody. Some IP address stuff. They had a video streamer that went out, and it was a A10 Mini Pro switcher, right? Those things are awesome because they are a HDMI switcher. They take your HDMI signals, your computer signals, whatever, and you can just hit a button and it goes right to your YouTube channel. So this church was using it for that, and it was working great. But then they got a new internet service, and they installed a new router, and then nothing worked anymore. They could do like everything except stream. So we found out that they had installed a new subnet. So I don't know how much you know about IP addresses, but we went through the whole
Nothing.
thing.
Yeah,
about
but
it. Well, you ready? Because you're gonna learn the little IP address lesson. Ready?
okay.
You have like 192.168.1. Say 45. Okay.
Yeah.
Each one of those groups of numbers is like a state, an area, a neighborhood, and then your house number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like .1 .54 at the end. 54 is your house number. .1 is your neighborhood, and then
No way.
the number before that 192.168 is like your home address. So
Okay.
the other things are called subnets, and that second last number got changed, and so nothing else. If one thing changes like that, other things down the line will change too. So anyway, subnets.
Wow.
It's called.
Okay.
Little fun things about internet technology that nobody ever learns, but probably good to know. Hey, shouts out Cody Payne FPV, man. He's on Boat Squad. That's so funny.
Yo,
The boats, man.
Boat Squad.
The boats and woes. I've been trying to get them to work, man. It's just not working.
Yeah.
It's taking so long to get up and running, just like a real boat.
Did you see someone else has been messing with boats lately?
Me, Pizza Daddy, this guy Cody, Payne FPV. Is it Bardwell? Who is it? Well, I can tell that you're setting me up somehow, but what?
No. I mean, I want to talk about it a little bit later. But
okay.
Yeah.
So it's all Slacker's fault, man. He got me the files. He set me down this terrible path. But it's like all I've been thinking about, man.
That's hilarious.
And I spent all day on it.
Amazing. Yeah.
Mayo is hopefully coming in, man. I don't know.
Hey, a boat is just another thing to take to Beast of the East in case it rains and everything else gets ruined. You've got the boats.
That would be hilarious to ride boats around in like the rain puddles.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, before I like start recording this for the podcast portion, like the audio only.
Yeah, you didn't start recording that yet. Yeah,
Okay,
whoever's
did
watching
I-
right now, just so you know, we're like trying to get Mayo involved
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Speaking of 3D printing, did I tell you about the little mishap I had at my school?
I've been having mishaps all day, bro. What did you? Wait, what kind of mishap
Okay.
did you have at your school?
All right. So once a month, we have this big leadership assembly, and we give out awards to the top student leaders. The mayor of Atlantic Beach comes with his wife. There's all the parents are there of the student leaders. It's like a big deal in the community. So we're getting ready. It's about 5 minutes before the principal kicks off the assembly. My students are out in the hallway coming in. And so the fifth graders go first, and then my little second graders go at 9 o'clock a little bit later. But the kids are squabbling around out in the hallway, and then I hear a kid scream, "He's got a gun!"
Oh no!
And I was like, "Oh crap!" So I run out there, and the little safety patrol's eyes are real big. And I was like, "What did he just say?" He said something about a GUN because she didn't want to get in trouble for talking about guns at school.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go over and I run over to the kid. I'm like, "What have you got?" And he's like, got his hands in his backpack. And I'm thinking about that lady in Virginia that got shot by a 7-year-old.
I don't know much about it.
Oh, okay. So this kid brought a real like live handgun, live ammunition to school, loaded, shot his teacher through the hand, through her gut, because she was making him do his tutoring work, and he didn't want to do it. But anyway,
So he
this
shot
kid's
her.
got his
Right. Okay.
Yeah. This kid's got his hand in his backpack, and I'm like getting ready to like kick his backpack or something. I'm like, I thought he had a gun.
About to escalate it.
His parents bought him a 3D printer for Christmas. His dad like took off somewhere for like to work on a vacation home, and he's just at home alone with his mom. His friends come over and convince him to print all the parts of a 3D printed gun.
Oh my
handgun.
gosh!
And he did it.
Like
he
a real
did it.
one. Oh my gosh!
He did
It's
it.
like,
I don't even know.
hey, turns out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so he brings the parts to school. So I was like, I got my whole class inside, and I was just leave your backpack in the hallway. And we have all these like rules and laws about search and seizure, like you can't do certain things. So I just told the kid like start pulling out the parts, show me what you got.
Oh my
So
gosh.
first he pulls out the top slide, and then he pulls out the actual like spring hammer action part.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's enough, man. Give me your backpack.
So he had the actual parts printed out.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
and then I had to go tell the
Wild.
principal, but I couldn't let anyone else know what's going on. So I'm like flagging down the principal in front of like 300 parents, the mayor. I'm just smiling and pretending like, hey, I just want to, give everyone a congrats. She comes over, she's like, what's going on?
Oh my
like,
gosh.
This kid has a 3D printed gun in my classroom.
Oh
She was
my
like,
gosh.
she was like, I cannot deal with this right now.
Yo. It's like, yeah, it's
So-
bad time, Bob.
I was like, I'm gonna get his backpack. I'm gonna put it in your office, lock the door. You can deal with it after.
Yo. After the
Yeah.
mayor leaves. No big deal.
Dude, the parents were mortified. Like they came
Yo.
to school the next day and were like, crying in the principal's office and stuff. And meanwhile, I'm thinking like, kids are pretty amazing with technology
You
these
could do
days.
that?
I was like, you're dope, man. Like you're a better 3D printer than me.
So there was a New York State buyback program for guns, and they
Mhm.
3D and they said 3D printed guns were included in the buyback program. So this dude went out and bought a 3D printer, and then he printed a whole bunch of uppers, like the
Oh,
receiver
yeah.
parts, and he
Yeah,
printed
yeah.
like I think it was like 200 of them or something. And the dude made like $22,000 in gift cards. It's
Yeah, that's like they did this thing where they said that they would pay you for turning in.
yeah, the buyback.
Well, no, they said that they would pay people in Manhattan, particularly in New York City, for reporting cars that were parked in the bike lanes.
Oh wow, that's
Some
a
guy
new
just
level.
made that. Yeah, some guy just made that his full-time job, and he made like $20,000 doing that.
Wow. Mayo said he's rebooting his Wi-Fi. So he's he's going going the extra mile.
Yeah, that's my man.
I don't
All right.
know what he could be. I don't know, man. Might
Oh
be-
wait, I forgot.
Oh yeah, we gotta put the stickers up. It might be a minute.
I'm getting a slight echo.
Can't you? Do you? You want me to turn on my echo cancellation?
No, don't do that. That messes up the recording.
All right.
I don't know what it is. I'm
Do
not
you
too
have-
worried about it.
Feels super clean on my end. And it sounds clean
Okay.
on the YouTube recording as well.
All right, I'm not gonna worry about it then.
He said, "Can he go? What happens if you click the link on your phone?"
Yeah, he could just join by phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I use Riverside. So anyone who doesn't know a whole lot about the history of the podcast, the first time I recorded with FPV Vegan, I wanted it to be like just down and dirty, like from the streets where he flies. He actually used his phone. We recorded live on the stoop of that laundromat where he first started like flying in the laundromat.
So good, dude.
And there were people like riding by on their bikes, screaming at each other. It was typical New York, chaos. There was sirens. There was some old man walked up to him and started saying like, "Why you have two phones?" or something, because he was recording on one
Valid
phone.
question. Everybody hates
Yeah.
a 2-phone guy.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was so unique to me.
Cody said, "First day of spring equals Wi-Fi problems." Is that today? First day of spring? Wow.
Yeah. So Wind Rapport did some kind of like low flow, awesome wind
Very
rapport
cool video. I saw that.
around. Yeah, and just encouraging everyone to like make note of it being the first day of spring. So a bunch of us went out and flew today, to just get a first flight of the springtime. So
No,
I was just
I barely
talking
went
to
out that day.
yeah, I was talking to Scream, and he went out just to record a wind rapport spring flight, and I guess his DVR didn't work.
See,
So that's the
Maybe
spring
it's a full
curse, I
moon.
guess. Yeah. No, it's like the little Cheshire smile right now.
oh, okay. Is that even worse? Who knows?
Probably
What's happening? Something looks like it's happening. Come on, Mayo
feels
wants to join.
either that or Iran has successfully like launched a internet attack on us.
No, not yet. Not yet. Come on, Mayo.
Yeah.
This is so funny and awkward. But it's like I have so many things to talk about, but I can't yet because the homie. Still waiting. You got any B list items on your list? It's terrible.
I mean, I wanted to talk about it in the podcast, but I've got a really nice B-roll conversation until Mayo gets here.
Just go for it.
All right, so this dude
Welcome to the B-roll.
Welcome to the B-roll. So this dude contacts me right around Christmas time and says, "Hey, I want to get a drone. Somebody told me you fly drones." And I'm thinking like,
Oh, no.
"Yeah, but I don't think you want to get the kind of drone that I fly." But so he wanted to get a camera drone. He didn't tell me why, so I just recommended the DJI Mini,
Yeah.
like Mavic Mini. Sorry,
Maverick.
sorry. I've heard so many people call it Maverick lately that I just completely called it the Maverick.
It's okay.
But
So
yeah,
like
so
a Mini 3 or 4 or whatever.
Mini 2.
Was there one nearby that you were recommending? Okay.
No, they were selling a bunch of them on Amazon, so he just
Oh.
bought it on Amazon.
How much is the 2 these days?
Like $259.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The 3 is like really a reputable piece, man. I don't really love
Yeah.
the 2, but the 3 is solid. The 4
Yeah.
is like real good, but it's locked down more. The 3 is
Mhm.
where it's at though.
So he gets the drone, and I never hear from him again. And then he contacts me, and he says, "Yo, man, and this is on a Monday." He says, "Yo, man, can you teach me how to fly this drone? I'm leaving for Costa Rica on Friday."
Oh, no, I can't.
And I was like, "I can, but dude, you're gonna lose it for sure. Like you can't just like go out and fly a drone in Costa Rica."
Yeah.
So I thought. So then
So I thought.
I said, "Meet me up at the park." But the first day that I can meet with you is on Thursday, and you're gonna leave the next day and take this drone to Costa Rica. All right, whatever. So we should go to the park. I was like, "Hey,
Yo, Mayo said
I'm just
send him a new link. Sorry. How do you
Okay.
even send the link from here? Can you send it from
It's-
this meeting?
yeah, I can."
All right, I was messing around.
It's his first name dot last name at Gmail.
Asa.scott@gmail. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can do that real fast. Okay.
Sorry.
Do you see a button anywhere that says invite people? There it is. There it is. Okay, cool.
He needs to stop rebooting the Wi-Fi. There's
Oh,
only
this happened
there's
before.
only so
This-
much. Does that actually
this
fix anything?
Something like, okay,
Might
I
be
just sent it.
mental. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
back to the
just-
story.
Okay. So we
So-
end up at the park, and I'm like, "Yo, man, I think."
Wait. So you met up
because-
with the guy?
I met up with the guy. I was like,
Oh my
"Whatever, man."
gosh. Okay.
But he's a pretty dope individual. Like he is like the CEO of some nationwide company that goes in and services like survivors of house fires, and like he's a
Okay.
thinking
okay,
man. You know,
cool,
like
all
he's
right. It's not where I expected this to go, but I'm glad it worked out
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So I meet up with him at the park. We take the drone out. I was like, "Hey, I think what you should do is like you hold it and I'll tell you what to do."
Yo!
Yeah.
I made it.
He made it. What's up, dude?
What's going on, y'all?
Oh,
Yo.
Wow.
What's up?
I like your new studio setup, man.
I've been not working on it.
What's up? man?
So we were
What's
just
going on, y'all?
we were
We're
just kind
here.
of like killing time waiting for you, and I was telling the story about
Think
this,
so.
this dude like contacts me a day before he's going to leave to go to Costa Rica and asked me to teach him how to fly a drone that he bought. And he's never flown a drone at all. So I said, "Here you go, man. Like, this
There
is
you
the
go.
drone." Go
Yeah,
like, and it was a Mavic Mini too. So I was like, you just go like doot doot, unfold it, start it up, and I showed him how to like press the button and then press it again and wait till it goes. So I thought that it would be probably good if he had the drone in his hands and I taught him what to do and he'd remember what to do. And he's like, "No, man, that's not how it works for me. I got to watch you do it." So I did everything. I flew the drone. I was like, "Are you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah." I hand him the drone. He just takes off, starts flying line of sight, purely line of sight. And I was like, "Dude, you need to be careful." And he's like, "I don't need to be careful. It's doing everything I want it to do." And he's just ripping around the park and flying around things and coming back like all line of sight.
Yeah, that's
And I was like,
fantastic.
bro, I was like, take it to Costa Rica. You're ready to go. You're amazing.
It's amazing.
And he's like, you're a good teacher. I just watched you do it, and I did everything you did. And I was like,
Hey, you are a good
But
teacher, man.
I was like, fly it. I didn't turn it around and fly it back at me line of sight. I just fly it out, and then I zoom it back real fast, like with the back end facing me. So I don't have to like reorient. I just fly it backwards, back to me.
Yes, just back
But-
it up.
But yeah, so then we shut the drone down, and he started it back up on his own. He like squished the sticks in, started it up, flew it, and he was like, this is amazing. And I was like, yeah, you have no idea, bro. And then we just like, parted ways, and he went to Costa Rica. All right, you guys you ready to rock? Because I'm gonna hit
Yes,
record
I feel
on
good.
like this. All right, I'm gonna introduce the
The
group
warm-up.
chat. I'm gonna introduce the group chat, and we're just gonna get going.
All right, hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna walk out of frame
right.
for a second.
All right.
Wait. So as Wax is live right now, right?
Yeah, we've been live.
I need a backlight. Hold on.
Okay.
Amazing. I'm learning as we go, as always.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that is
There you
fire.
go.
Okay, good. And now that you put
I
the
love that
backlight
it's
on too, we'll
green,
know that
too.
when it.
How about that?
Yo, point it up at
Yes.
the ceiling on the top shelf. Put it on the top shelf. Point it at the ceiling.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah,
That's very
fire.
nice.
Is that
Man,
better?
you go.
you know I love
Yeah.
hotel mood lighting.
Yeah. I know. Wait, I got another one.
Oh, you got another one? Oh, I love this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, I got one
Wait,
of mine over here. The little
Waxless,
little
how
box.
do you always tend to like stay at a hotel that has LED lighting like that? Like,
They're my
I feel like-
lights. I
Your
bring them
brain
with
cell.
me.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
What color for this one, Wax?
Back up, Terry.
What?
He said that's so funny. We got a live listener, a live Cody, man. Cody Payne
you go.
FPV. Shouts out, man.
Thanks, Cody
I
Payne.
love this. Cody Payne. That's so funny.
Okay,
Dude,
you guys ready?
this is fantastic. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
right,
there's
I'm
a
gonna
clap. The official
All right.
start. 3, 2. Well, I like that this is all going to YouTube too. Yes, we're on.
What's up, everyone? This is your host, Whoop Squad Jax, and this month we do group chat number 2 with Mayo and Waxless, FPV innovators, builder extremes, all around cool
Podcast.
guys.
What's up, bro?
Podcast.
What's going on, dude?
Yeah.
The
I love that I'm
podcast
on my
sample
phone.
is the podcast sample is chaos. I have that queued up on a little thing, so when you hit it, it's like
Mm-hmm.
podcast. But I had that plugged in at work recently, and it was
Mhm.
like a big pharma company holiday party. So there's 10 speakers out throughout the whole campus, and this dude
no.
hits the button, and his head's right next to the speaker, and you hear podcast like throughout the entire pharma campus. It was chaos.
Did
Nobody
they
was
even know what
thrilled,
was
but-
going on?
Well, they did after that. It was
Okay.
podcast time, so it's podcast
Yeah.
time. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, so as we were talking about like some things, that we would discuss, I did make a joke. I was like, maybe we'll just talk about our favorite M&M colors. So why not, man? All right, Mayo, what's your favorite M&M?
It's not green. I don't even know,
Okay.
dude.
That's the
I haven't
slutty one,
eaten an
man.
M&M in like decades.
Yo, Eve came to Eve came to Haggis where they make the M&Ms, and he was talking about how the green one is too sultry. She's always
Okay.
trying to seduce you.
All right.
That's
Well, how
what they
about this?
said.
Okay, how about this then? Okay, what color M&M represents the freestyle like FPV community?
What?
What color represents freestylers?
Not
feel-
the green one.
I feel like red. I feel like red.
It's got to be either red or like yellow.
You know,
Okay, and what about micro FPV?
are we talking about the characters, like the animated
know all the
M&M
colors.
characters,
Is
or
there blue?
just the color of the M&M
blue?
in general?
Yeah,
there
micro
blue?
FPV is. I think micro FPV is blue.
Might be blue.
I
Or
have to
gray.
know.
There was a gray M&M at some point, right?
But are we talking the personalities of the animated characters that go with it? Because
I don't know.
I don't know.
it's a
those
strange
dudes.
question, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought it would be weird and cool to start the podcast.
You know about the thing with the no brown M&Ms in the
You're right.
rider? The
No.
famous I think it was Van Halen, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they put in their rider no brown M&Ms, deathly allergic. And
Yeah.
so when they got to the green room, if they saw brown M&Ms in the candy bowl, they knew that they didn't read the whole rider and that they probably had other things to worry about too. Because if they missed
Yeah.
that one important detail here, what else are they missing in the technical stuff? Because it was like the most
Like the
technical.
important stuff.
Yeah, it was one of the most
Yeah.
technical tours that had gone out at the time. So
Wow.
That's where the M&Ms, the
I
brown
don't know,
M&Ms story
dude. If
comes
I was
from.
that dude, if I was that guy having to like take care of things, I wouldn't focus on the M&M. I'd make sure everything's plugged in.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, yeah, but they want you to be that guy though.
I know Waxless wouldn't have had any brown M&Ms.
I would not have had any brown M&Ms in that thing, that's for sure,
yeah,
man.
that's true.
Deathly allergic? What? You want to be the guy that kills the guitar player because you left a brown M&M in the bowl, man? Not me. Not me. It's probably not real anyway, but
Yeah.
All right. Well, no brown M&Ms in
No.
the FPV community either. Then.
no. God, I saw a freaking plane drone the other day, guys.
Yeah.
I
wanted
got to
hear
talk about
that.
it. It's
Okay.
it's
You
on
sent
a-
me the clip. It
Oh,
looked. It
did
looked
you see it?
huge.
Okay.
It looked huge. It
Right?
looked like a plane.
All right. So I'm coming to work at this place. Now, here's the funny part, too. Macaluso's, famous Italian restaurant in Jersey, right? So I'm thinking there's probably some, like, Sopranos was filmed here or something, whatever. So I look it up, and it's this gaudy place, like white marble, everything. But the guy who owns it, his name is, like, Elias Matar. And then it's like the first guy to immigrate from Israel to America and become part of the New Jersey Israel Committee. Also, he owns this famous Italian restaurant. So this guy's walking around with a little mustache and with a fake Italian accent, and he's an Israeli immigrant. Anyway, so that's just a fun aside because I saw the guy. He was yelling at us for being there too early with an Italian accent, no less. So anyway.
Was he flying the huge drone?
Well, no, that was just a weird aside because of the building. So as I'm on my way to work at this place the next morning, it's in Hawthorne, New Jersey, which is a very tiny, like, suburb, but it's where all the people who live in the city, like, or work in the city, live. It's like $900,000 for a tiny 2-bedroom house on, like, a postage stamp lot, and every house is right next to each other. It's crazy. A lot of money. So I'm driving through these neighborhoods, and I see what looks like a 757 with giant lights on either side of the wingtips, and it's just hovering. Now, a 757 is hovering, and I'm like, what is that? And I realize it's not actually a plane. That's why the lights on the wings were so big. It's a drone, but it's hovering. And so as I slow down near it, it starts to move and takes off towards me, and then when I take my phone out, it banks away from me. Now, this is a literal 757 that was just standing still and now moving towards me, and we're talking like 200 feet up. It was not far away. Yeah. So then as it goes and passes me, I tried to take a video of it, but my phone would not focus on it, too, and this is the craziest thing. This is where I sound like a total basket case, right? Or the tinfoil hat guy, whatever. As the thing is in front of me, when I have a clear shot of it, the phone doesn't focus. And then as soon as it goes behind a tree, it comes into focus, and I can actually focus and zoom on it now. And so what I'm thinking is that there was so much RF coming off of whatever this thing was that it was causing my phone to not be able to focus. The craziest thing is it banks off and pulls off to the right in a crazy way that a plane doesn't move, but it was still just floating, and no sound, by the way. No sound at all. Really weird, because even a remote control plane that big at that far away, you hear it ripping. Like, they're loud. So now I'm like all paranoid, but I'm not paranoid. I was interested. So I get to work. I drive a couple blocks away. I park, and I get out, and I show my coworker. I'm like, hey, you see that dot over there over by the horizon? Like, that's actually a drone plane thing. I don't know what it is. It's not really a drone, but it's a plane that's hovering. So then he's like, yeah, okay. So it comes towards us, and as we're walking in the building, it's now, like, right over us again. And I'm like, dude, see? Look, that's an airliner. But there's no airliner sound. And then it goes and pulls off to the side and banks away. And I'm like, did you not see that? And he's like, looks like a plane to me. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I am literally going crazy because you look like a crazy person when you know about aviation and remote control stuff in the sky, and like you know what it's all supposed to look like. I'm like, I fly these kinds of planes. I know what it looks like.
And it was going away from your coworker. He didn't care. It
was wild. So the thing is, we're right near all the airports. The reason why they're doing this in New Jersey is because there's a lot of air traffic. So these are just like high-powered drones of some sort that are probably doing surveillance or like RF something, and they look just like planes at height, but they're scaled, so it's the size of the lights on the wingtips that really got me, because I'm like, man, usually
that's the perspective. It's dark, it's nighttime.
Usually the plane LEDs are like, at their biggest, they're not that big. If those were actual LEDs on a plane, they'd be the size of cars, the light bulbs. Like, it's the way that the wings are, and then there's a big bright red flashing one right on the tail too. That was a dead giveaway as well. It's like, planes don't have brake lights on the very tail point. So anyway,
it was some kind of covert drone, though. Why would it have these bright lights?
It's
think it's maybe
hiding
like
in
a
plain sight
test?
is really the most
Oh.
best way I can describe it, because they look just like commercial airliners. They only fly them at
Oh.
night. It's, they all go
Okay.
away by daybreak. That's the other thing. Like at night they come out and then
that's
they're
smart.
gone in the morning. Back in when these things first started happening, I got
it's been like a few years.
2 Christmases ago. I
Yeah.
got a good video of the flight paths, like a time lapse, and I
That's
posted it
wild.
somewhere, and it got deleted by the admins. So I'm just
I
full
remember
paranoid
seeing
at this
that.
point.
It was legit.
Yeah.
You could tell those were drones. They weren't moving. There was like
Yeah,
I live
the zigzags.
I live by a Navy.
Planes.
I live by like a Navy base. It's got like a fighter squadron kind of attached to it. They have aircraft carriers.
Yeah, so we know what the planes look like.
Right now, we're having all these jets like fly over. And so for years, I didn't hear hardly ever a jet unless there was an air show. But lately, we've been having tons of fighter jets flying over.
You mean like
Yeah.
Our house, like
within the last 20 days?
no, since the war in Iran.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Since the
Yeah.
last 20 days, yeah.
That's been 20 days.
Yeah, we're on
How
day
was-
20.
How bizarre is it for you
Wow.
guys, for like your whole like neighborhood,
It shakes your house, and so
Yeah,
that's what's
crazy.
yeah. And we had a helicopter fly over the little elementary school where I work, and it shook my whole classroom. And one of the little girls started crying.
Of course.
It's wild,
Like,
man.
what is that?
It's
Mhm.
just been kind of active around here too. So I mean, I have no
Wow.
doubt. I have no doubt. So, and then I noticed whenever I look up, is it safe to fly? There's these little things. I guess Waxless, you could tell us a little bit about this from 107, but something called like a NOTAM or something.
Oh
What is
yeah, that's a
that?
notice to all airmen. And they
Yeah,
had to,
and
they had to change it
it'll
to no
tell you-
taps at one point because of the politically
Oh.
correctness. It was a no tap
Oh.
notice to all air persons, which then they went back
Okay.
to no tam. But it basically means
Wait, what is it though? Yeah.
so it's basically something that's released to everybody who has a license. You should get an email. And
Mhm.
it says like, "Hey, this is the president's going to be in your area. Don't fly." I get them once in a while,
Oh,
but
I get them all the time, and they say don't fly because we're going to be doing certain drone operations, test flights of military drones, and they'll
Jack, do you have your Part 107?
No, but I just
Oh.
like started studying for it a while back, and then I mean, I think we're going to
Cool.
talk about this tonight, but and then I just
Alright.
felt like maybe it wasn't going to be worth it right now. I just wanted to see what was
Okay.
going to happen. Like,
Wait, what?
let things play out.
Yeah.
What were you going
Yeah.
to talk about?
We were going to talk a bit about
Oh yeah,
the new Part 107 rules. and
it's a
such,
brief
I thought.
thing. It's just something I noticed
Yeah.
recently that Bardwell did a really good thing. And by the way, I'm a Bardwell fan now. Never thought you'd hear me say it. I've talked enough trash about the guy in the past, but I've dealt with my own issues enough that I can stop hating on that dude. He's great. He gives a lot of great information. If I don't like the way he delivers
he's
it,
a
why is
fountain of
that on
knowledge,
me?
yeah.
Why is that on me to cast judgment on that?
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
there's probably a nicer way to say it, but he has a lot of valuable
Just take
information.
the
that,
pure info.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
get
He has a lot of
pure
valuable
info.
information that you can't find elsewhere, and so shout out to Bardwell,
Absolutely.
man. Yeah, I've made peace
Yeah.
with you. So anyway, he was talking about the new amendments to how the language that they're using and what they can do, and so the part was that for Part 107 things, it was basically anything that they deem unsafe or reckless or careless or an endangerment to the people. And I'm like, oh, it's anything that they deem unsafe. That's
So they review the footage and then they're like,
yeah. So I'm like one more scare away from just making my Instagram private and just keeping it for the homies, the friends that we've already made. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because I
That's
watched the
legit.
same Bardwell video, and he said they'll just straight up they'll ban you from being a Part 107 pilot for the rest of your life. And some guy got a $36,000 fine this
See-
last
see
like,
that?
month.
but also I
Oof.
feel like those guys, they really have to like. Well, what he was saying before is that they used to take one person, make an example, and then
Yeah.
now it feels more like they're just actively. But the people that they did, I watched another video where they talked about the guys that did get fined, the guys that did take the license away, like they were doing dumb.
The guy
stuff.
from Philly?
Yeah.
You talking about the guy from Philly?
No,
Not
this
that
is
guy.
more recent.
These are more recent people, but like one dude flew
Oh.
over a football game. One guy
I mean,
flew into a
come on.
parasailer. Like, come on.
Come on.
Like, caused the guy. Somebody else flew 140 feet away from a police helicopter during a fire and caused them to
No.
stop the emergency operations. Come on.
I don't know. I
guys.
saw a recent
Come on.
some recent
guys.
footage with a fire recently that I kind of liked it.
Oh, vegans with the
Yeah.
transformer? That
Yeah,
was fun.
that was pretty cool.
That was
pretty
super cool, actually.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Nobody cared at all. That was
Nobody
a fun
cared.
thing.
He
Oh,
was
dude, guys, since we
surrounded
last
by
talked,
sirens.
I have had some sort of new burst of like, I don't want to call it confidence, but more of like a empowerment where I've just been like, I'm setting up in the mall and I'm going to fly around real quick when there's nobody around. And I don't have the same anxiety I used to. And it's awesome. Like I used to be
With the
like,
gorilla,
it
with
is,
the
and
gorilla.
it's not even like a gorilla thing. It's just, I don't, I don't know how to say it. I used to be really like hesitant or nervous or anxious or like, but I realized that like really nobody ever realizes what's going on, and they definitely don't put two and two together fast enough to realize that it's you. So like I just put my goggles on, put it down on the floor somewhere, and I just scoot along the floor away from me. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like just doop 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 doop, and nobody, and then I'll like take off over here.
Over there.
Yeah, so I try to just, and there was one time we were flying in Jersey City and there were some cops and I like took the drone and flew away. And then I found like the sidewalk that I was on and I came back along the little brick wall out of the view of where the cop was. And so the drone was hiding from him on the way back from the other side. So, it's not that, again, it's not like we're ever doing anything wrong. It's just that I'd rather not have the conversation about whether or not the cop thinks I'm doing anything wrong.
Absolutely.
Because
Good
those
lens.
could be two different things.
Yeah, it's a good lens.
What I'm actually doing and what he thinks I'm doing. So,
All right. Well, forget part 107 noobs.
Oh.
I kind of wanted to talk about the Olympics. Did you
oh
guys
yes,
even...
yes. Hold on.
yeah.
Let me close the part 107 loop real quick. So
Yeah.
I want to go into
go
the
ahead.
Olympics too because there's a whole lot there. Could lose your part 107. Oh well. It's
Yeah.
gotten me
Why so?
$200 so far. One video I shot, got in a documentary, but that's it.
Yeah.
And it's been like, I thought there was going to be a lot more professional opportunities. Turns out, maybe I'm just not chasing them hard enough. I probably just don't care enough.
Maybe you're just not on the radar, dude. I mean,
I don't
their
want it
staff
bad
has got to
enough.
be limited,
I
right?
don't want it bad enough. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, me either. I thought I did, but I just love watching all the cinematic bros do their thing and
Cinematic
And,
bros.
and it's
Whooping
cool,
in the
man.
mall. Lost Mayo.
You know,
Whooping in
always
the mall
wanted
is invigorating.
There you go.
There he is.
I would almost call that confidence. I would almost call that the Babu effect because I
The
swear that
Babu
dude,
effect. Shouts
He
out.
posted
My guy.
he posted out so many gorilla whoop videos that it almost made it seem like it was easy.
Yeah. He's real casual about it, and I think you're right.
He's
that might
so
be
good at
where
it.
I got the inspiration,
Some inspiration,
to
yeah,
do it.
man.
Less anxiety prone. Mayo, we dropped out your video.
My
man.
back.
And he also like put out some
Audio's
of the
there, no video.
interactions with people. And
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I'll see you.
All right. I don't know what's up with the video.
They were,
You
Oh,
get
so
that.
negative.
You get that image the whole time now.
that's okay. We still
Yeah.
got you in spirit. Maybe it'll come
It's all
back.
good, bro.
Maybe we'll start moving again.
That
Yeah.
whoop that I did in the golf course, indoor golf course, did you see that briefly
Yes.
recently? That was so
Yeah.
cool because that little kid, as I was flying, that little kid at the very end was like, somebody's piloting that. And I was like, yo, that he knows what's up. And then
Shouted you out.
he chased the drone into the mini golf thing I saw, and then his mom came to get him. But it was a real small kid, like 3, or maybe even smaller than 3, but could definitely talk and knew what was up, but very small. And so when he came back out and I landed, I'm like, oh look, yeah. And he's like, oh, that's so cool, you were flying that. And I'm like, yeah, look, like this. I just showed him, and I was like, just showing him like the grandmother was there watching as I'm like telling the kid, I'm like, yeah, I built this, And he's like, and I was like, I see what it is. And then he's like, yeah, cool. So I was like, all right, okay, bye. Yeah, just like a real brief explanation, and then like move along. I'm not a creep. Just wanted to explain what's happening here. But
I mean,
that
for me,
felt like a
lately-
healthy interaction.
Yeah, lately everyone has just been pointing out my drone and just saying like, "Hey, look, there's a little drone." That's all they ever say. I haven't had a single negative interaction in a long, like over a year at least. So that's good, man.
I
'Cause
also
we fly
gotta
the
call
tiny,
you out.
The
I
tiny ones.
I
Yeah.
love that you edited out the one part about Mayo's interaction and about Mayo sitting there with 2 white women.
Oh,
What?
I didn't. Did I?
I think
No, it's in
did you
there.
edit that part out of the actual one
No.
that went
No,
out? Oh,
that
I
was-
thought you
that
did
was
because
in there.
that's so funny. I must have said it at
The
a different
group
part
chat is unedited.
unfiltered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Technical difficulty and all.
remember my buddy John Blake, my best friend who passed away a while back. We
Yeah.
had a website going called whitegirlslovejohnblake.com, and it was just a bunch of pictures of white girls and him. And then he came to me one day. He's like, "Bro, you got to take that down because I'm trying to get a new job, and like that's all that comes up when you look me up." So
That's
we
hilarious.
had to delete whitegirlslovejohnblake.com. Oh, that's good stuff. Mayo, do you have any other apps open on your phone? Like swipe up and kill all the
No,
other ones.
dude. I'm working on my phone. It ain't even working. Hold on. I'll
Don't
try
worry
to.
about it.
We can build flying robots, and we can't
Yeah.
get our tech to work for us in a production.
Let's keep
Everybody's
talking
got
about
their
the Olympics,
thing.
though. Let's keep it
Yes,
going, man.
yes,
So
the Olympics.
Olympics.
Good topic.
Did you even enjoy those drone views?
Uh,
I mean,
so
Yeah, they were cool.
I did, but did you guys?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that I enjoyed how they had like the really high tech video transmit. That thing was
Yeah.
broadcasting on like several different channels and stuff. That was very cool.
Whew.
The design of it was pretty cool, like the sub 250
Yeah.
thing. That was awesome. I feel like I thought it was gonna have more an effect than it really did on like making it mainstream. I don't think it's gonna launch any new popularity for us at any point in time.
But maybe it takes away some of the like war stigma that was starting
yeah,
to build
that's
up.
a good point. Like, hey, look, it can be used for cool stuff too.
Yes, artistic and like it's
Yeah.
really cool. I think it's great overall. I was wondering like why would it be a pusher?
That's
What's
a great
that
Oh,
all
point.
was it? I didn't know.
It's a great point. Eve would probably have something to say
Oh,
about that.
I know why. I know why because they needed to balance the center of gravity and that camera
Oh, yeah, good
assembly
point,
was giant and chunky. It was like a little tower on top of that. I think it was all about
I
those
wouldn't
guys
have
are
even thought of that. That's pretty smart.
They're smart.
Yeah.
They're smart, man. The Dutch drone gods, like.
Oh, that's who
So-
made it? Yeah, those guys are so cool.
So I first saw them when they did a downhill mountain bike chase in Valparaiso, Chile. It's like a
Oh,
Red Bull race.
cool.
They start at the top of this mountain town and they just bomb all the way down. And at the time, there was no signal that was strong enough to get from the top of the mountain down to the bottom. So they built these analog receiver stations and they put them at different points, and it all relayed back to the pilot's goggles.
That's
And so
awesome.
it would
I would
switch.
be interested in knowing how that worked. Yeah, the
But
repeaters.
this time that wasn't an issue because of the DJI 04.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I hate to do it, but
Yeah.
this video's killing me, bro. These technical difficulties, it's literally killing my vibe, bro. This is not
Yeah, I
not
feel
the
you.
group chat.
I feel
This
you.
is not the group chat.
It's all good.
But you guys should keep going, dude. Just keep going. Let's reschedule it. We'll do a part 2 or something.
Yeah, let's do
bro.
a part 2, man. You got a bunch of cool topics in here that we
Yeah,
can.
I'm sorry.
we
I'm
can
just
definitely
being
do.
honest.
No,
Just
no,
being
it's all
honest.
good.
Yeah.
It's all
You
good,
know.
man.
You know.
Hey, my wife's not going
Okay.
to complain.
Yo,
yeah,
dude, let's just hit pause, man. That's fine. Hit pause.
Yeah, let's do that.
and we'll do it
then,
again.
Like, I'll set up like an hour and a half
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
live show,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no worries, man.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
I
love
understand.
No
y'all. I love
worries.
y'all.
Yeah, I
These
love you, bro.
mistakes. This is not it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had amazing stories, dude. Amazing
Yeah,
stories.
we
about
need
the
to tell
crew.
about that meetup with the crew. So
I'm gonna
let's
save it.
pause that and we'll put a pin in that
All right,
one for
save it
sure.
all.
I'll save it. It's epic, man.
Word,
It's
dude.
epic.
No, it's all
Yeah.
good.
All
Yeah.
right.
So you got anything you want to say in closing there, Mayo?
Nah, just love y'all guys. Love y'all.
Word.
Talk to you guys later.
Well, Mayo, before you leave, bro, do you think this would work better if you just used his phone?
He's on his phone.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bottom rung shit.
Yeah. Not one.
Not necessarily. I mean,
No, it's.
I
all
mean,
good.
you know,
I don't know why the
but
video's
this
not
ain't
working,
working.
but it's all good. I
All right.
understand. We'll make it work.
I'll do a little research on Riverside and I'll send him I'll send him a help desk ticket and ask him.
Send them right to my email. I think you got it, right? I think you
Yeah,
have it.
we'll make it work. All right, word, man.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Mayo is out.
It's all good. No,
Well, anyway,
we should
let's
just do
just-
another one in a week or two.
Yeah, let's
Word.
wrap up the
Yeah.
Olympics real fast.
Yes. So Dutch
So
Drone Guys
this t-
built it. Center of
Yeah,
gravity
this
is a really good point, dude. I did not think about that.
Yeah. This time it wasn't about the video signal. They needed the actual like drone transmission signal
Yes.
to make it
Because it was live. It was live,
'cause it was live, and they were flying through like ice tunnels and stuff, like in
Yeah.
the luge and the bobsled. And if they lost signal, obviously we all know what would happen, right?
Yeah.
So they did the transfer system for the drone TX.
Yeah.
So this man had drone transmission like stations along the course, and then there was a signal repeater of some sort, and then it was plugged into his boxer. So he's sitting in a tent,
Yeah.
and he doesn't have to worry about the controller signal
That's
at
so
all
cool.
because there's little transmission towers like all along the course.
They
and he
live up
just
to
sat
the
in a
name, bro.
dude, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, why is bro plugged into his boxer? And then I did some research and I found that out. I just thought that was crazy.
Yo, who do we still have in the watching live? Just sound off in the comments real quick. We got Robert Gross and Cody still, maybe. All right, that's what's up.
Yo,
man.
Robert, thanks
We're gonna
for
make
hanging
it.
with us.
We'll make this happen again officially.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
feeling 100% either, man. So
All right,
I've got
well
some
then.
good stuff. I had at least got the airplane drone story out of my system.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I had taken one good video in the past of a glider type looking thing in the past.
Yeah.
That was during the hot season, and I made an iPhone video compilation, and I just put drones over the years as the the prompt for the AI thing. And it made this compilation of all the drones I built. It was really cool, like whoops from the very beginning and like over the year. But then right in the middle of it was one of those plane things. The video I took
Oh,
of the
yeah.
plane thing. So AI had picked the video of the thing in the thing.
Yeah.
Yo, we got Cliff. Oh, Cliff in the comments too.
Yo, what's
Yo,
up, monkey?
What's up,
You
dude?
missed out, bro. If
No,
you
what's
just-
up, Cliff?
If
Yeah.
you just tuned in, man.
First day of spring woes. Yeah.
It was like the X Files of micro FPV for a minute there.
Yeah, there was a lot of things just weren't working. It's the magnetic fields. And there's mercury in the Gatorade. That's the biggest
Probably.
problem.
Shoot,
Is
I wouldn't doubt it.
We were doing a pharma meeting, or no, it was a bankers meeting. I don't know, something corporate. Oh, good band. And we were the guy on stage is talking about like he's doing his intro to like this thing, but he's like, and I also found out that it's the year of the fire horse and like, you know, all these things. And he's like, and also I found out it's a full moon and that affects this and that and the other thing. And he's like going into all this astrology. And we're just sitting there like, is this guy really tying in astrology to like banking? And like, wow, okay. So then throughout the day, we would just be like, yeah, but you also got to take into account the moon. And
Yeah.
so it was just, anyway, that's where I'm at. You just got to take into account the moon. Macalusos is
Absolutely.
owned by an Israeli immigrant with a little mustache.
With a giant 757 drone flying above it.
Probably unrelated. But he said as long as y'all don't think the earth is flat. Bro, I don't think it is. But at this point, I wouldn't
No,
be
no
surprised
way.
if they're lying about that too. This feels like everything's a lie. And I just wouldn't be surprised anymore.
But haven't you flown your whoop up high enough to see the curvature of the earth? Because I have.
I have not.
I have, bro.
I-
I have.
I'm kind of in the camp of like, because, dude, I have an uncle who goes off on the flat stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you realize that this one thing makes everything else you're saying, like people not want to listen to any of it, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
one that really throws people over the edge. So if you want people to listen to the other stuff, just leave that alone for now. Like, and whether or not it is true, just what difference is it going to make to anybody's life? If you know,
I mean, how could you have night and day? How could you have seasons? How could you have like what are those
Oh,
little shadow clocks, the ancient sundials?
the sundials,
How can
right?
you explain
No,
all
I
the
don't
patterns?
think about it too hard. Cliff, you
without-
see what you did to our podcast, man? Cliff goes in here now. We're talking about flat earthers, bro.
Uh,
The pesky
no
NJ
way.
drones.
Come on.
Yeah, but like, hey, even if it was flat, it still would not make a
Mhm.
difference to anything. That's what I try to, and I think you could apply that to anything really that people like to get excited
Mm.
about for the most part. It's probably not going to make a difference to your life. So
Been my mantra lately.
Yeah.
Circle of control, man. Circle of
anxiety
control.
is like worry about stuff that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Gratitude, man. Team gratitude. Remember the neuroscience of like, you can't be anxious and grateful at the same time. So if you're anxious, just start counting your blessings. It's actual neuroscience.
Yeah.
It's like you can't listen to 99.9 and 100.3 at the same time. You can only listen to one channel. I don't think 99.9 is anything, but I was about to say 99.1, which is the Christian station I grew up with around here. So nobody's
Oh
listening
yeah,
to that
here,
anymore.
here 99.7 is the alternative station. So it's
Okay,
back in the day,
okay.
it's like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, all that like alternative rock. That was what I was thinking of.
Radio stations are they used to be cooler. Used to be a lot cooler. I remember taping stuff off the radio station. I taped my favorite song, and I like made a repeat tape by taping that one to another tape, and then taping it back, and then replaying it and taping it back, and just made like a big dub over and over and over again, with the with the radio commercials fading in and out at the end. It was great.
Do you think I should ever turn this into a video podcast?
No,
Quadverse.
look
I
at
don't
all
think
look at all the issues we just had.
Yeah, that would drive me insane on my limited.
Yeah.
So on my limited budget, my limited time, being
No, this is the
being a-
method right here, man. Just do
Yeah.
it. Do it the way you always do it. I tap in and I screen cap what you're doing, and I put it to my
Yeah.
YouTube channel. I don't know if it looks good or sounds good, but
I mean, I'm cool with the group chats being video,
yeah.
and
I think
always.
for yours,
I think
I'm
it's
always
great.
a purist when it comes to podcasts, man. I always think it should be
Okay.
audio only, and I think that like a video thing becomes a TV show, and it's a lot more to worry about. Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
think about like, you and I have figured out how to do things that look kind of close, but like you get somebody who's in a lame room, and it's like you with cool lighting, and it's like, oh, I'm awesome, and you're in a bathroom. So
yeah, yeah.
in a hotel bathroom.
I don't have money for a studio, man.
I love what
I'll
you
always
said
be-
before. You said you always seem to get hotel rooms with LED lights.
I didn't know you were bringing your own lighting, bro. How do you do
I
this,
always
man?
bring a light kit. I
Camp
bring-
Waxless like
Yes.
goes to everything.
Dude,
wherever you
hotel
go.
lighting is so depressing. Like
That's
it's
true.
it's
You're right.
27 different shades of like white and weird old amber. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just turn off all those things, and I take I have like 3 different lighting things I have. They're like $40
Yeah.
each on Amazon. And Mayo has them now in the background. It's like a battery powered thing, and it lasts, for the evening that I'm there, and then just go throw a couple different colors. I found a new color I liked the other day, and I was like, yeah. But I was in 3 different hotel rooms over the course of like a week, so I had to make it not suck. They were
Mhm.
and they were not nice hotel rooms either. I mean, they were, but shout out to anybody who's
Yeah.
listening who got me one of those.
Very cool.
So what is going on? Riverside's doing crazy things to me now. Okay. we're
Oh
back.
no! I stopped the recording. I stopped the
Okay.
recording.
Right. Oh, gee, thanks. You just decided we were done.
Well, no. I mean, I don't.
What
think
if I had a
can
really
exactly-
good? What if I had a really good part of the story coming up? I didn't.
I know.
He's like, I know you didn't. I love you, man.
I know you didn't.
He's
Peaches.
great. Peaches, yo, this shirt. My daughter got me this for Christmas, bro, and
It's nice. I mean,
I had a cassette tape holder as a kid that had this on
Mhm.
the side of it. So when I opened that box and saw his T-shirt, I was like, "How in the world did you just access a childhood memory? That's so cool." She's like, "I
What?
just know
How-
you like Peaches, and I saw the records shirt, and you like records too." So it's amazing. It's such a cool
what
Christmas
is that?
gift. It's
No,
Peaches, the
dude,
record store in there's one in Florida.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
she
No,
bought me
I
this
didn't know that.
T-shirt for Christmas. My daughter did, and it was just a. She's like, I was looking for a shirt just for Peaches, and then there was a Peaches and Records shirt, and I was like, hey, this works. And it turned out to like access a deep childhood memory. My uncle worked there
That's
as a
so
kid.
cool.
I had a cassette tape, like a long holder, right, like a case,
Yeah.
like a tray almost, and it was made out of pine strips, and on each side it had this actual logo right here, the Peaches logo on the.
Dude, that's crazy.
And I put all my favorite cassette tapes in that Peaches case. It was like my #1 case for all my tapes. So pretty cool.
Does that make you believe in time travel now?
No.
Flat Earth and time travel?
Flat? How in the world did you get to flat from there? Oh man. All right, Jax.
Peace, man.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches
bro.
and peace. All right. .com.
Hey, thanks
It's
for
been real.
coming
Hey,
tonight.
thanks, listeners.
It was still fun, man. It was
Listeners,
still a lot of fun.
watchers. Yeah, we had some good entertainment. We got Cliff in here, Cody, man. I'm gonna go. He said full throttle until you hit the firmament. That's funny. The YouTube comments. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Jax, thank
All
you.
right.
Love
We'll
you.
talk soon, man.
Yeah,
My
let's
wife's
get
gonna
another
be
like
happy
2 weeks,
we're
man.
done.
2 weeks to do
Yeah,
another one.
okay.
Be good. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Word. Peace.
Later. Peace.
I don't know how to turn off the YouTube though. All right. Want to participate in more podcasts?